Alright everybody, thank you for joining me here this afternoon. We are live now with 3 large tornadoes on the ground. We have got a storm currently producing softball-sized hail along with a strong tornado close to Utan, Nebraska here. And that's not the only one. Again, we have 3 tornadoes on the ground right now in Nebraska. This one is over here closer to the Bruno area. And then we've also got one pretty close to Newman Grove at the minute, alright? So these 3 tornadoes are all right now confirmed to be on the ground. Again, this is producing softball-sized hail, the one closer to Valley. If we take a look at the reflectivity, we can see that it is just absolutely ridiculous, alright? It's not quite as insane now, but just a few scans ago, it was pretty intense, alright? We can kind of see it track up here. You can see all that massive hail falling kind of around here, and then eventually it did get warned for softball size. We have had so many tornadoes today, you guys. And this is kind of the peak. All right, again, we have 3 tornadoes on the ground right now in Nebraska. We've got 3 other tornado warnings that are radar-indicated tornadoes. You should still be taking cover in those. I mean, guys, this is one of the most active periods of weather we've had in a long time. We do not have any PDS tornadoes right now, and I don't think we have it all today, but it doesn't matter. Every tornado is a dangerous tornado. It doesn't matter if it's EF-0, EF-1. You need to be in shelter right now if you're under a tornado warning, because, again, we have 3 large damaging tornadoes on the ground right now in Nebraska, right? Again, this is one of the more active periods of weather we've had in a long time. Again, this storm is also producing softball-sized hail up to 4 inches in diameter. So, again, we're going to watch these very closely here over the next few hours because these are doing tons of damage right now to parts of eastern Nebraska. We do have a tornado warning closer to the Burlington, Kansas area, and we actually do have a cyclone port that we can use in Burlington, Kansas to get an amazing look at this storm, actually. That is a beautiful view right there. But, yeah, that is a tornado warning supercell that is also very close to producing a tornado if it is not already southeast of Toronto, Kansas. So look out for that. Take cover there. And then we've got some tornado warnings down in Texas even. We got this one here. This is south of the DFW Metro near Bynum. We have a possible tornado trying to spin up here, so take cover in that warning. Again, any tornado warning, you should be in your safe place right now. Again, we have so many tornado warnings going on right now, and we've just had so many tornadoes today in general. So it's very intense out there right now. Again, we have 3 confirmed tornadoes on the ground. The worst probably being this one, because again, this has been downgraded to lime-size hail. Yes, there is a tornado on the ground, Mr. Storm. We have got 3 on the ground right now. But yeah, we've got 3 potentially large tornadoes, right? Again, none of them are PDS. I don't believe we've had any PDS tornadoes today. We also have a storm here in Nebraska producing 70 mile per hour damaging 1 gust near Elgin, but right now we're obviously more concerned about that ongoing tornado. That is a very concerning velocity couplet, you guys, southeast of Venice. Again, this is really concerning. We have possibly a large and damaging tornado on the ground right now. And again, I'm pretty sure we've had like a dozen tornadoes at least today, so this is already an official tornado outbreak. But it's only going to continue to get worse here as we go into the evening time hours because the sun setting, we got a little bit more atmospheric fuel out there. And even tomorrow, we're going to have a pretty high-end threat for severe weather, potentially even higher than today. We've got another enhanced risk tomorrow. Hello, Tornado Edit. But yeah, we've got another enhanced risk of severe weather tomorrow, alright, for pretty much the same area that we do today. So if you guys are getting severe weather today, be aware that, you know, you may get some more tomorrow because we've got 2 pretty big risks of severe weather 2 days in a row. Again, we have 3 tornadoes on the ground right now. We did just get a new tornado warning, actually. Let's see here. I can't tell if that's this one or the other one right now. I don't know, but I do believe it is for the same tornado that was already warned, if I am correct. I may be wrong, but I believe there's only 1 tornado in this region. But again, that's going to be near Newman Grove right now, so if you're in either of those tornado warnings, take cover immediately. Again, we've got 7 tornado warnings right now, you guys. That is insane. Again, this is one of the more active periods of severe weather that we've had in a long time. Again, our most concerning tornado is likely this one southeast of Venice, Nebraska. Again, this is a large and potentially life-threatening tornado on the ground. Take cover immediately. In addition, this storm is also producing lime-sized hail still. Again, this is not good. And we got a new tornado warning, everybody. We're up to 8. That is not the new one. Where is that new tornado warning at? That new tornado warning is not an observed one. That is going to be a radar-indicated tornado warning. So now Cresco, woohoo, we're asking you guys to be in your safe place. We have another tornado trying to spin up, and guys, this velocity couplet keeps looking worse and worse, close to 92 here. Again, this is southeast of Venice, Nebraska. We have a large and potentially life-threatening tornado on the ground. That is not a good look. We have quite a bit of debris in the atmosphere, it looks like, there in the correlation coefficient. Man, look at that hook echo. That is not good. This should really be updated to a PDS tornado. Again, we're not on a PDS tornado yet, but we are on a regular tornado warning. But I really wish this was updated to PDS, because this is definitely a large and extremely dangerous tornado. If we kind of estimate the wind speeds here through the velocities, we can see there are spots in this tornado that are getting very high in the wind speeds there. We got several spots over 80 miles per hour. So apparently I was wrong. There was actually a PDS tornado warning earlier. If you don't know what PDS means, it stands for particularly dangerous situation. Apparently I was wrong. There was a PDS tornado around 40 minutes ago near Davie and Cresco. Where is that area? I feel like I saw those names not too long ago. Cresco, Nebraska. But yeah, apparently we did have a PDS tornado earlier. So, not Cresco, Ceresco. Let's actually kind of check that out here. Let's bring the velocity scans back a little bit. Don't see the tornado. It may not be exactly on top of Ceresco. Is that it? No, that's definitely not it. Might have been this. I don't know. Doesn't matter now. That tornado has lifted. It's still a radar indicated tornado warning for that area though, so remember, stay in your safe place if you're still in that tornado warning, or if you're in any tornado warning right now. Again, this is really bad. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm telling you guys, every velocity scan, this is looking worse and worse. There is a tornado on the ground in Uton. Uton? Is that in Nebraska? Yeah, this is the tornado we're talking about right now. That's really bad. The one east of Uton. Again, this is the kind of stuff you don't see very often. We're estimating wind speeds at about 115 miles per hour right now. Again, this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. Take cover immediately in this tornado warning. I really wish, again, that this was upgraded to PDS. This tornado warning does expire in 8 minutes, so hopefully when they issue the new one, it'll be PDS. I mean, you could even see the debris ball and reflectivity, and that is massive. This is not good. So just to repeat, we do have about 3 tornadoes on the ground right now in Nebraska. The most concerning one being pretty close to Uton, and oh my goodness, that debris ball is getting worse and worse every reflectivity scan, and again, the velocity couplet's getting worse and worse. Unfortunately, this is not a very rural area either. There are tons of cities that are being impacted by this right now. This is really not good. And yeah, that is still extremely scary there. Again, please take cover immediately, you guys. This is a large and destructive tornado on the ground south of Waterloo, Nebraska. And wow. A lot of that is debris. You can't really see it that well. We're in a pretty bad correlation coefficient spot since we're so close to the radar site. But you can see the debris fall and reflectivity, actually. That right there. Oh, and there we go. They did not update that to PDS tornado. This is straight to tornado emergency. Okay, everybody, we have a tornado emergency for Waterloo, Nebraska. That was an unexpected jump, but probably the right move. Tornado emergency for far west side of Elkhorn. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Kind of to put this in perspective of how bad this is, the last time we had a tornado emergency was back in December during the Tennessee tornado outbreak, and we have not had one since then. But here we go. This is a tornado emergency. This is not a normal tornado warning. This is only the second time I've personally ever seen a tornado emergency on radar, and this is really bad. Again, this is a tornado emergency for the far west side of Elkhorn. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover immediately. Again, this is a tornado emergency just to the west of Omaha, Nebraska. Please take shelter. Again, this is a confirmed large and destructive tornado on the ground. And unfortunately, there are no signs of this getting any better. I'm still kind of in shock that we have a tornado emergency right now. It seems like I went live at a pretty good time. I just got home. Yeah, just kind of to read off this warning here. This is, the type of stuff you don't see in a... Yeah, Mr. Storm, this is a tornado emergency. That kind of shocked me, too. This is the kind of wording they don't use in, tornado alerts very often, but it says, to repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. And this is getting even worse. Again, you guys, this is extremely bad. This is probably the worst tornado we've seen all year so far. And we've had some big ones, but we have not had a tornado emergency yet this year. And there we go. Again, this is a tornado emergency. This is not a normal tornado warning. I gotta update this stream title right now. We are in a tornado emergency. Again, this is the most dangerous situation you might find yourself in your entire life here. So please take cover immediately. Okay, I'm going to update the title to tornado emergency. Got a new tornado warning. That's a tornado emergency again. Alright, new tornado emergency. This does include Blair as well as Missouri Valley on the Nebraska-Iowa border here. Again, this is a tornado emergency now. This is... again, I'm almost speechless here. Again, this is a confirmed tornado emergency. And that debris ball is insane. We don't need the correlation coefficient right now to see that there's definitely debris in the atmosphere. And wow, I just saw an insane video of... not this tornado, but another tornado closer to Lincoln. That is one of the craziest tornado videos I've ever seen. And that was captured about 45 minutes ago. Again, that is just gut-wrenching to see there, guys. That velocity couplet. If you do know anybody in this warning box, you've got to let them know that this is coming. There are over 250,000 people right now under a tornado emergency. Again, this is not a normal tornado warning. This is the kind of stuff that happens whenever you have an extremely large and confirmed destructive tornado on the ground. And again, unfortunately, this is going through an extremely populated area. There's just no silver lining to this. You see that there? That is not wording that they use too often. Tornado damage threat, catastrophic. There is a large and catastrophic tornado on the ground right now wreaking havoc in eastern Nebraska. And now it's going to cross into western Iowa very soon. We got another new tornado warning. That's going to be for Sarpy and Cass counties, Nebraska. Take cover immediately. I mean, that debris ball is just... Again, that is really sad to see. again, I am legitimately speechless right now. This is just so sad to see. And unfortunately, it's only getting worse. We got winds at about 120 miles per hour estimated by radar now, potentially even higher. We're just in a really bad radar spot since we're so close. So it may be even higher than 120 miles per hour. Again, this is a large and catastrophic tornado. It's a new severe thunderstorm warning, but that doesn't matter right now. Again, they skipped the PDS tornado tag, and they went straight to tornado emergency. So, whenever the National Weather Service makes a move like that, it's bad. Again, they don't throw tornado emergencies out just for fun. This is the kind of stuff you see, once in a lifetime if you're in this. So please take this seriously and take cover immediately. Alright, our tornado emergency on the back end of this has expired for the Utan area. You guys are good to leave shelter, but we still have a tornado emergency for Waterloo northeastward. Again, this is still a catastrophic tornado on the ground. The only reason that warning was allowed to expire is because it moved out of the warning box. The only reason I'm not saying anything right now is because I'm actually speechless. This is just, one of those situations where, unfortunately, it's very likely we're going to have some casualties from this event. I mean, this is just terrible. And, oh my gosh, it continues to get worse. I've been doing weather forecasting for over a year now. Been doing this on YouTube for about 10 months. This is definitely either the worst or the second worst tornado that we've ever captured on live here. Again, this is to the north of Elkhorn right now. Please take cover immediately. I think it'll be an EF-4 and EF-5. I don't think that. But again, there's no point in pre-rating right now. It doesn't matter what EF level this is. This is a catastrophic tornado recognized by the National Weather Service. Waterloo, you're good. Part of the city of Waterloo is still technically in that tornado emergency, but the tornado has moved past you. Remember last time we had a tornado emergency, I was freaking out and everything. I'm going to try to keep things a little bit more professional this time because there are real people that do need, help in this situation. Again, guys, this is just awful to see. And unfortunately, it's not showing any signs of stopping anytime soon. Again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is just the sad truth here. Is that there are hundreds of thousands of people in the path of a catastrophic tornado. Because again, this is an extremely populated area as well. You can still see the debris ball, even on the reflectivity. Again, the radar picks that up, and it thinks that it's rain. That's actually debris. Maybe an EF-3. I'd lean closer to the EF-3 range. That's what I would say. But again, we won't know until the National Weather Service goes out and surveys the damage. Right now, what we've got to focus on is making sure that everybody's safe in this situation. And wow. Now over 130 miles per hour estimated by radar. Again, those aren't going to be the exact wind speeds, but they're going to be pretty close. It may be a little higher, it may be a little lower. Again, if you are just now tuning in, we have a large and catastrophic tornado on the ground right now in eastern Nebraska. We got a new tornado warning. That's going to be for Woodson County, Kansas. Take cover immediately. We've got to actively continue to cover this tornado emergency, though, as this continues here. Because this is just not good. There's nothing else to say right now other than this is not good. Again, at 3:45 p.m., a confirmed large and destructive tornado was located near Elkhorn, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Tornado emergency for western Elkhorn and Bennington. Again, if you're in this warning box right now, this is likely the most dangerous situation you'll find yourself in your entire life. I mean, again, you guys, that is just awful. Can still see how much debris is being picked up, even on the reflectivity. Again, this is a deadly tornado. This is tornado emergency. I mean, again, there's really nothing I can say right now other than this is a large and catastrophic tornado. Again, we can barely see the debris ball on the correlation coefficient because of how close we are to the radar site, but we can see all that empty air in there. That's definitely debris. So just imagine this debris ball. It's that big. The actual debris ball with this tornado is about a mile wide. That does not mean the tornado's a mile wide, but it could be. And guys, I mean, this, again, it continues to get worse on the velocity scans here. We're now getting close to 140 miles per hour. Again, this is the most catastrophic tornado we've ever seen on stream here before. Let's say maybe EF-3 or EF-2. We have the damage reporters, so we know what EF it is. Yeah. Now I'm thinking this could be closer to EF-3, you know, that sort of tornado. Because, again, this is just... I can't even think of the right words right now to describe this. The most important thing to say right now is if you are in this warning, you have to be taking shelter. You have to get on the lowest floor of your house. You have to throw the mattress, you know, over yourself. Get an interior room, preferably a storm shelter. If you don't have that, a basement works pretty well. Again, in an interior room. Again, this is a tornado emergency. Again, this is a confirmed large and catastrophic tornado. So, I'm actually going to stop right now, and I'm going to pray really quickly for these people. So please give me just a second, guys. Okay. I just did a prayer. I gotta get back to covering this. Oh my gosh. 166 miles per hour. Guys, this is a catastrophic and life-threatening tornado. Please take shelter. Again, this is just terrible to see. To think and know that Chaser has metal pole snapped, I bet, and I'm sure that's only the beginning of the damage that we're going to see out of this. Again, this is the largest tornado I've ever seen in terms of the wind speeds. Again, 166 miles per hour. That CC is crazy. The debris ball is at least this big. We don't know how much of this is debris, but some of it even could be. But again, the debris ball is only getting bigger. This is only getting worse. Yeah, we haven't had a tornado emergency since December. About a mile and a half wide. Yeah, so a basement, or if you're in your care, find a storm shelter and don't shelter under overpasses. Yep, that's good advice. Yeah, the debris ball is about 1.5 miles wide at least. Again, that does not mean the tornado is that wide, but it honestly could be at this point. Again, this is the most catastrophic tornado I've ever seen. I'm actually going to call up Mr. Storm right now. He was in the chat earlier, so I assume he can talk. So give me just a second. I'm going to call him up and see if he can talk. Doesn't look like he's gonna pick up. He might be making a YouTube video or something. Again, guys, this is... Can you be a moderator? I don't know how to make... Okay, add as a moderator. Yeah, I'll make you a moderator. I'll make you a standard moderator. Again, I mean, guys, this is terrible to see. I am getting emotional watching this. It's hard for me to report on this. This is the kind of thing that's going to make, you know, national headlines. This is a deadly tornado. Again, everybody has to be taking cover. You have to be getting in a storm shelter if you have one. If you're in a mobile home, you have to evacuate right now and get into the nearest shelter. Again, very large tornado near 204th and Ida. There is a report. Multi-vortex. That's too strong. It wouldn't surprise me if this is multi-vortex, honestly. Again, we scanned 166 miles per hour on this radar here. Again, EF-3, EF-4, doesn't matter. Just saw damage on Ryan's stream. Mr. Storm, can you call right now? New tornado warning. New tornado warning now for Wilson County, Kansas. That's a confirmed tornado on the ground. So again, that's a large and damaging tornado on the ground right now as well. There's a spotter confirmed tornado. Let's go back up to our tornado emergency. You can call? Alright. I'm calling you right now. I called you. Go ahead and join the call. Oh my gosh. They put this new tag on it that is legitimately scary. Where did it go? I didn't see it. A large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. Take immediate tornado precautions. This is an emergency situation. Again, this is a life-threatening situation. You there?
Hi.
Hey. Alright, everybody. We got Mr. Storm here.
Guys, this is literally, like, this is definitely the most dangerous situation of your life. I know it sounds scary. I know tornadoes are scary, but, I mean, this is so bad that you have to be in your safe spot. You can't take chances with this.
Yeah, if you're in this, there is literally no reason to not be in the safest place right now. It doesn't matter what's going on. This is needs to be your number one priority.
And even if you don't have a basement, don't freak out. It's still okay. It's literally it's going through a populated area. All you gotta do is you gotta go find like a bathroom and get in that bathtub, get all your covers and all your like heavy blankets and pillows, and just cover up yourself and get comfy in there, or just get in a closet, just anything to protect yourself. Make sure you got a sturdy pair of shoes, a helmet, first aid kit. This is really shocking everybody in the weather community. And by the way, David, I was watching Ryan's stream, and it's catastrophic, the damage.
You said the entire town was gone, right?
There are houses that are literally like completely destroyed. This is terrible. I mean, there are storm chases on it. Chris Hall he's doing search and rescue now, so his chase is over, and I'm assuming everyone else is, because this is, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Yeah, again, you guys, if you can't get into a basement, it is vital that you get into an interior room. What that means is get into the middle of your house, all right? Get into the middle of your house. You don't want to be next to a window. Get into, like a sturdy room or something, like a bathroom or like a small closet. Anything that you can do to protect yourself right now, make sure that you are doing that. Because, again, we scanned 166 miles per hour on the velocities just a few minutes ago. So this is a large and catastrophic tornado.
Okay, so this is still obviously on the ground. You still obviously need to be in your safe spot.
New tornado warning.
It's weakening out a little bit.
There's a new tornado warning for Cass, Sarpy, and Otoe counties. Seek shelter immediately.
Oh my gosh! And David, it looks like there's a second piece of rotation just to the north of it. I don't know if they extended the warning. I'm sure they didn't, but I'm getting 90 miles per hour on that northern area of rotation. That's inside the tornado emergency.
Yeah, that's the tornado.
Yeah, but the one near Washington, that's the tornado.
That's what I'm talking about. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing it's just along Highway 133.
Those pixels there, those are contamination pixels. Those.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that new velocity scan.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh.
Yep.
Okay, well,
oh, somebody said black on reflectivity. Oh my gosh, look at the debris ball on reflectivity.
Oh my gosh, 70 dBz just. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh gosh.
Again, you guys, please. There's really nothing. In what state is this tornado? This is in Nebraska.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we have one chaser on this thing. Vince.
That's my grandpa that just typed in the chat.
Okay. I think it's a wedge. We know that, but it's a wedge. It's massive. This is like half mile wide.
Yeah, this is a massive tornado. Again, you guys, this is...
Look at Willie. I'm not trying to pronounce his name, but if you look at his stream, he's on it. You can see it on the stream.
Okay, I'll bring it up on my iPad, because I can't bring it up on stream for copyright reasons.
Oh, new velocity scan as well. Still winds well over 100 miles per hour. But it's a massive wedge. This is half mile or a mile.
Oh my gosh, Vince Welty has 2,000 viewers. Holy cow!
You see that? That's it.
That is an insanely large wedge tornado.
That's
oh my gosh, that new velocity scan. There's a black dot on velocity.
150 mile per hour winds on velocity.
Yep, it was 166 earlier, but it is still a massive tornado.
RFD winds are most likely over 100 miles per hour, but the heart of this tornado is, oh my gosh.
Again, you guys, this is a confirmed large and catastrophic tornado. This is not like a normal tornado warning. It just got updated. It is still a tornado emergency.
Yeah.
And we have another new tornado warning.
It's not like we need to look at different parts of radar to find this out. This is on the ground. We already know this is on the ground. There's no question that this is a massive wedge on the ground. Vince Weldy is literally driving into the path of it. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I'd say the most useful thing to actually look at would be the velocity or the reflectivity. Because,
so any moment now,
whoa, look at the reflectivity. Look at the reflectivity.
I saw that. Yeah, that debris ball is just massive. So it's crossing Highway 133 right now. This is going to directly impact. What is that city? This is going to go towards DeSoto, and I think DeSoto is not that populated, but
it's pink TVS. Somebody said it's pink TVS.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could be one. This could be. I don't want to say anything about historic, but I'm just saying that this could be like.
Oh yeah, it's definitely historic at this point. If we've already seen homes completely demolished.
Yeah. Okay. So, velocity's still off the charts. Yep, back up to 150 miles per hour on velocity, but reflectivity, there's almost like a empty circle inside of the debris ball. I don't know what that is, but that's something that I don't think is good because velocity still looks as bad. Maybe even if it's not as bad on velocity, it's worse. But there is a hole in the middle of the debris ball on reflectivity. So I don't.
Oh wow, yeah. Look at the velocities now. The new velocity scan is a massive tornado.
This may actually be the strongest point of it at the moment right now. So this is still strengthened, which is a horrible sign. So
you don't think you've ever seen black velocity? Yeah, I have not seen black velocity ever. So just prayed for everyone. That's good. Yeah, again, everybody please be praying for all these people.
Yeah.
New tornado warning.
Oh no. Oh my god. This is going right towards DeSoto, and this is crossing into Illinois.
No, you mean Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Again, I mean, there's no good way to, there's no silver lining. This is just a terrible thing to see. Again, this is the kind of thing that we see like once per year most of the time.
If not, we don't see this at all in a year.
And when we say once per year, we mean anywhere in the country. This could be the biggest tornado of the year in the entire country.
Once again, this is the highest form of weather warning. Not only tornado warning. This is a emergency, a tornado emergency.
Again, yeah, this is the highest kind of weather warning they can possibly issue. They cannot tell you to get in shelter any more than they are right now without inventing a new type of weather alert. This is as bad as it gets, guys.
Thank dear God that we don't have a terrible radar hole because this is a tornado we need to see.
Again, you guys, that entire thing that I just circled, that is the tornado right there. It is a massive wedge tornado. I saw it on Vince Welty's stream. I wonder what it looks like now. I'm going to go check that out. He's probably in the RFD surge.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the new velocity couplet, it keeps getting tighter.
Yeah. The RFD winds are still most likely around 90 miles per hour.
Vince Welty's got 2,700 viewers right now on Radar Omega. Oh wow, he is in the RFD right now.
Oh, he's getting RFD. I can see that. Yep. He's literally just saying it right now.
Yeah, there are trees shaking around everywhere. There's power lines that are...
Did you just hear what he said? He said, at least we're not going to die.
That would be scary. I don't know how storm chasers do it.
Lines down, lines down.
Lines down? Okay, so we got power lines down.
Oh my gosh,
look at that hook echo. Yeah, that hook echo is ridiculous. TN drive.
I can confirm that RFD winds are over 100 miles per hour. That honestly looks like the eye of a Category 5 hurricane.
So Vince Welty said the RFD is tornadic itself.
He's literally right next to it.
Yeah, I know.
Right next to it.
He might as well be in it. He might as well be in it.
Yeah, he might be in it.
He's got. Oh my goodness. Again, yeah, it literally looks like he's in a hurricane right now.
does.
We got another new tornado warning, everybody. That is going to be for Johnson, Pawnee, Nemaha, and Otoe counties, Nebraska. Seek shelter immediately. Luckily, this is the only tornado we have right now, but this is a large and catastrophic tornado.
The booty ball is back up on reflexivity, and it looks still...
Oh, new velocity scan is bad. The new velocity scan is bad. It's back up to 132.
Oh my gosh! And look how tight that is!
I know. I mean, I don't think it can get much stronger than this, guys.
This is crazy.
Again, this is currently a large and catastrophic tornado on the ground. You have to take cover immediately.
God, please. Please, please, please. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that's moving directly to DeSoto, right now.
Yeah, DeSoto, you're about to get directly impacted, most likely. Maybe to the north, hopefully.
I think this got extended, so now this does include, or it might not have been extended. But
no, it didn't. It didn't.
The warning does include... There are so many tornado warnings right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's 8, there's 9.
This is honestly like the worst tornado outbreak that we're at. I'm going to say right now, this may end up being the worst tornado outbreak we're going to see all year.
Yeah, if you turn on the damage reports, you can see how many reports of this tornado. This has been on the ground for, I mean, at least an hour now.
This is, oh my gosh, this is literally catastrophic, guys. Literally catastrophic. I mean, like, it can't get any worse than this. This is like, oh my gosh.
So just to repeat, you're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible.
This crossed Highway 133. This is, oh my gosh, DeSoto is about to take a direct hit.
Hopefully it goes to the north of DeSoto, but...
We're praying that. So...
Yeah, I mean, everybody, if it tells you how bad this is, oh my gosh. Literally moments ago, in the middle of the stream, I started praying. I would like everybody to do the same, please, because, I mean, unfortunately, at this point, there is a 0% chance, almost, we get no casualties out of this.
I'm going to say right now, this may end up being EF-4, EF-5.
Nobody deserves to ever go through anything like this. This is just terrible to see. This is about to cross into Iowa here shortly. This is about to cross over what I believe is the Mississippi River, no?
Oh, yes. That, we've seen tornadoes cross the Mississippi River before, but that does not slow them down. Not at all. I mean, this is multi-vortex. This is... Think about if you've watched Davis's Twisted Chases. I know that's a little irrelevant because it's.
I mean, this is exactly the kind of stuff that we see.
This is like a red TVS or pink.
Honestly. Like this is somebody said pink TVS earlier because the TVS it's a real thing on Radar Scope.
Oh, it is? Where do you see that?
It's on Radar Scope, not Radar Omega.
Oh, Radar Scope. Yeah, I don't have Radar Scope. Where do you get the reports?
Also, somebody in my chat, this is Storm Chaser 575, severe photos of many houses of significant damage, and NWS says this is a violent tornado, is what they said. Also, cars, etc., mangles as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, right now, I think it's just going to be Mr. Storm and I in the call for a while, because... Usually, my family and even me, I'm not big on talking to people that I don't know personally. It's not like anything personal, it's just,
Yeah. Oh, gosh. So, velocity still supporting 133 mile per hour winds.
Again,
This is so
hopefully it's weaker now, but it's recycled back up so many times to its max intensity. We've got to assume that this is still a large and catastrophic tornado.
Vince is in a small town, and he's stopped for a while, and he's now a little bit farther off from the tornado. So I think Vince is now doing search and rescue at this point, because he was in the path of it.
I'm shaking. Yeah, I'm shaking too.
We still have winds over easily over 100 miles per hour. This is off the charts velocity right now. What radar are you looking at? I'm looking at the Valley radar.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, unfortunately the correlation coefficient doesn't look like that sharp because there's a ton of contamination. It's like
That's because, yeah, it's bad to look at these whenever you're too close to the radar.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to go right in between Blair and DeSoto. It's going to cross Highway 75 here.
Thank God. I think our prayers just got lifted up because this is literally, in the best way possible, missing Blair. Because Blair is very populated, even though it's not the biggest city or town, whatever it is, but it does have a lot of streets, and we're just very lucky that it didn't hit that. So it looks like if it continues on its path right now, I think it's going to go south of Modale, but this could end up crossing Interstate 29. That's going to be a bigger issue.
So, there's a new report of this tornado. It doesn't say what it is, but it is a report that this is still on the ground. And this new velocity scan came in. We are still doing 110 miles per hour.
Yep.
So, actually, what I'm going to do here, you guys, is I'm going to track this out. We're going to talk about the specific areas that are going to be directly in the path of this catastrophic tornado. Do you know what speed this is moving at? By the way, the warning just got condensed.
Oh, yes, it did. I will get that up right now. Okay, this is moving northeast at 30 miles per hour.
All right, so what the heck? Okay, 30. All right, so
Yep.
Modale, you've got about 16 minutes. I would not wait that long. If I'm in Modale, I'm getting to shelter now. Calhoun, you've got about 26 minutes. Calhoun, you're just outside the warning box. You're fine for right now, but you've got to be prepared because this is coming in, and it's likely still going to be at least capable of producing a tornado by the time it gets to you, even if this weakens out significantly. So get ready to take shelter. Again, we do have that report from about 6 minutes ago now. This is still a tornado on the ground, a large tornado on the ground.
Davis, I will be right back. I'll just be very, very quick.
Okay. All right, everybody. So again, we can still see that massive debris ball southeast of Blair. Again, this is just about to cross over the Mississippi River here. Or sorry, the Missouri River, not the Mississippi River. This is actually the Missouri River. And it looks like we do have another tornado trying to spin up here north of Manly. And this is a very intense area of rotation. So you got to take shelter in this tornado warning. Any of our warnings, you should be in shelter right now. The only reason we're only focusing on the tornado emergencies because that's actually the only tornado we have confirmed to be on the ground, and it's a massive one. Again, this is a large wedge tornado. It's multi-vortex. It's completely destroyed communities so far. And it is still on the ground doing damage. Tons of damage, in fact. Again, guys, it just barely missed Blair. It looks like some of the debris is going to fall on the east side of Blair. If you're in eastern Blair, take cover. You got some very intense winds approaching. But the worst of it is going to stay off to the east of the town, it looks like. And luckily, that velocity signature is much less impressive now. I mean, that's nowhere near what we were seeing. This is still a tornado on the ground. You should still be in your safe space, but now we're down to, a very, not weak, but a weaker tornado.
Alright, I'm back.
Look at the new velocity scan. It has weakened out significantly.
Okay, so we can confirm that it looks like it's going to be weakening out at this point.
Again, guys, this is crossing over the Missouri River right now. It doesn't even matter that it is weakening out. That debris ball, there's still so much debris in the atmosphere. It's going to be raining pieces of tornado debris from the towns that this has previously hit. As it crosses over the Missouri River here, it's going to go pretty close to Highway 30. It's going to go over this little road here.
I know it sounds brutal, guys, but it's going to be raining pieces of people's lives.
Yeah. It's gonna go over the Casey Trail very soon. If you're in that area, you need to get in shelter now.
Okay, so it's weakening out. It's not as tight, but it's still a strong tornado.
And again, I mean, this is recycled so many times, you guys.
It could. It just got extended. Tornado emergency, I think.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't see it. I think that's the same.
I think it might be the same. Well, now the tornado emergency it was including I-29. I just ran down to the studio so I can kind of track this a little bit better. Oh my gosh, though. Alright, I'm going to pull up. So I have Radar Omega up on my iPad. Pull up Ryan's stream on my computer just so we can get the, fastest and probably the most important information if we want to know what is happening on the ground, because we all know Ryan has his team of elite storm chasers that are getting this up for us.
Again, you guys, look at that. It looks like rain. It's coming back onto the reflectivity as rain, but this is actually all tornado debris. That entire circle, it is literally raining tornado debris, guys. Look at that supercell.
There's a new tornado warning just to the east of the emergency. But Adam Lucio is in Blair, and he's getting insane RFD winds, not RFD winds, but very strong winds from the tornado.
There's no new tornado warning. That's been there for a while.
It has been? Oh.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are police officers. Adam Lucio is going through Blair right now.
Again, you guys, look at all of those reports of the tornado. This was on the ground for over an hour. It still could be. Look at how impressive that supercell is. We can kind of see it now that it's getting closer to away from the radar. Okay, much weaker on the velocities. Much weaker.
Okay, so if this continues to weaken out, this will most likely just die out. But this could obviously recycle again, which it has done for like a ton of times. I'm sure, Davis, you knew this, but the enhanced risk now is widespread. So now this is certain going to be an outbreak.
Oh yeah, I mean it's been an outbreak since this morning. We've had dozens of tornadoes. We've had dozens of tornadoes today.
Hold on.
So it basically died as soon as it hit the Missouri River. That's just a coincidence. The river does not directly kill off tornadoes. If you look, it was kind of already dying out before it got there. The river is not what killed it. It just died out.
Davis, Adam Lucio has a live view of the tornado. He's literally right next to it. It's not big at all. It's literally like it's on the ground, but it's not impressive at all at this point.
It's weaker.
It's weaker, much weaker.
It has officially crossed the river.
It's crossed the river, so now it's in Iowa.
We have a big and damaging tornado moving towards Dow in Iowa. You got to take shelter over there right now. This is also eventually going to cross Interstate 29. Y'all get ready there.
We have another tornado on the ground now. We have a tornado on the ground close to Lay, Nebraska. This is a weather spotters confirmed tornado. This is near Lay. Take cover immediately in Creston and Lay. This is going to cross over 91 very soon. Highway 91. Again, this is
and Brad Arnold said that metal poles have been completely snapped.
Oh wow, that's an EF-4 damage indicator right there.
Yeah, that was back when it was still south of DeSoto.
They just issued a new tornado warning. It's still observed.
That's PDS.
Yeah,
PDS.
it's still PDS. So this is still a PDS tornado.
Oh, okay, that's for the tornado emergency. The tornado emergency will expire in 7 minutes, so now we can confirm it is definitely weakening out. But this is still a very dangerous, extremely dangerous and strong tornado.
Yeah, so a lot of the towns that we talked about being in the track of this, you guys are now under that new PDS tornado warning. This is no longer going to be a tornado emergency, but a PDS tornado warning, guys. This is still a rare situation that is only used for very strong tornadoes. So
it seems like at this point we have...
yeah, emergency will be gone soon, Storm Chaser 575.
Okay, so...
Alright, so yeah, the supercell is very impressive shape-wise. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I mean, the hook echo is just...
Oh, we got a new tornado warning. We've got a tornado warning for Nemaha, Richardson, and Pawnee counties. Take cover immediately. So again, you guys, if you are just now tuning in, we still have a strong tornado on the ground close to. Oh wow! So a new velocity scan is kind of strengthening this a little bit again. It looks like it's not that crazy like what we had earlier, but it is still definitely a strong tornado.
Yeah. Wow.
And again, we.
I think we have a chaser on this, or at least heading to it.
Yeah, that's Brad Arnold. Also, I do want to repeat here, there is another tornado on the ground near Lay and Creston, Nebraska. We're going to continue to cover our PDS tornado because that is obviously a much stronger tornado. But this one, actually, this is still no joke, you guys. There's a debris ball with this, it looks like. They just issued a new tornado warning for it, and that is not PDS, but that is a confirmed tornado.
Wait a minute. The tornado emergency, the tornado warning in front of the tornado emergency is PDS.
Yeah, did you just now notice that?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was the other one in,
No, yeah, this is the PDS one.
Yeah.
But the one closer to Lay, we do have a report of it now. It was a tornado on the ground south of 18th Avenue about 9 minutes ago. Still a very strong tornado, it looks like. Again, it's not PDS. Still a strong tornado, though. It looks like there's quite a bit of a debris ball. Maybe that was radar contamination, but that could actually be hail. But anyway. Oh, wow. Yeah, that new velocity scan, it is putting this thing back up there.
Oh.
Reed Timmer is chasing with Dom 3 right now? Yeah. Oh, wow. We can start to see the debris ball more clearly now. It's pretty impressive.
Okay, so there was apparently a tornado in Nebraska earlier today, and there were a crew of 70 workers in a building, and there are a few that are injured.
We have a new tornado warning, by the way. We're up to 13 tornado warnings now, including the emergency. This is for Sarpy, Douglas, and Cass counties, Nebraska, and Pottawatomie County, Iowa. This does include the city of Bellevue. If you're in Bellevue, take cover immediately. That is for an area of rotation that's been pretty impressive for a while. It has not confirmed produced a tornado yet, but it's gotten pretty darn close, so take cover. There's definitely some inflow with that storm that could produce.
Ryan Oil's turning on the Y'all squad right now.
Yeah, I saw Caleb Beecham was very close to it for a little bit. He's in the Y'all Force 1. Or Hull Force 1. Davis, why did you turn off comments in your Twisted videos? Sometimes it does that automatically, but I did not directly turn off comments. By the way, we do have a new report of our other tornado. This is the one near Creston. This is 4 minutes ago. Oh, wow, this is multi-vortex. The other one is.
Oh, really?
It's a multiple vortex tornado here. For a second, I thought it was down here. It's actually up here. This definitely does have some sort of a debris signature associated with it. This might go PDS, considering we have a multi-vortex tornado confirmed with it. That's...
What I'm going to do, I'm going to look on X, and I'm just going to see if there are any videos or photos of the tornado.
There was an incredible video of a tornado earlier today. I think it was Reed Timmer. It was in Nebraska. It was a very impressive video. We do have a new velocity scan, by the way, that just came in. It's still very impressive. This is still a tornado on the ground.
Still getting 90. Oh my.
Somebody
oh
said
my
there are
gosh.
videos.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody said there are videos of it.
I'm gonna confirm it's a mile wide. This is like literally the.
Somebody said it was 1.5 miles wide. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but somebody said it was.
Can I share my screen? This is literally so scary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, get ready to see this. This is gonna blow your mind how big this thing is. This is like.
By the way, everybody, just an update. 8 minutes ago, this tornado was still confirmed to be on the ground. The big one.
Okay, this video is very eerie. It's very scary. So
New tornado warning. This is a new tornado warning. We're up to 14 now. This is all the way down in Kansas. That's going to be for Neosho, Wilson, Allen, and Woodson counties, Kansas. That is a storm near Humboldt that is producing quite a bit of rotation. Take cover immediately.
I don't know what's going on with my camera.
Yeah, Storm Chaser 575, he said he estimated it was about 1.5 miles wide. By the way, our tornado emergency expires in 1 minute.
Okay, so X News posted this video, which was north of Omaha. It's just incredibly large, and oh wow. So there was a cam in Nebraska in the beginning stages of it, and you can see it very well. And it was still like small, but it was definitely gaining strength. New velocity update. Oh, it's weakening out. But it's still incredibly strong.
I don't have the new one yet. Is it the one from 427?
Yes, I think so.
That was a couple minutes ago. Alright, the tornado emergency has now expired.
Okay.
But everybody, we are still on a PDS tornado warning that this is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. You're in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. We have another new tornado warning.
Davis, this tornado is so big. Oh my gosh.
By the way.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Davis, I'm gonna call you on my computer so I can share my screen. This is literally like. Whoever said that it's 1.5 miles wide, you may be actually correct.
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
Okay. Right, so just to repeat, everybody, we do have 2 large tornadoes on the ground. One is in Iowa, one is in Nebraska. And we have 11 tornado warnings right now. Looks like we got Chicago getting impacted by a pretty strong storm right now.
Okay, Davis, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright. I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Alright, can you see that?
Give me just a second here. Yep.
Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that is, but look at that.
I mean, that is the biggest tornado that is just insane.
Now, here this is. Ready?
Oh my gosh, look how fast it's rotating. Look how violently it's rotating.
That was caught on the Nebraska cam at the beginning stages. So look how, this is when it was first touched down. So this is violent. This literally went from this to that.
By the way, we do have a new radar scan on velocities. I can almost certainly confirm this tornado has lifted. Now you should still be in shelter. This could easily recycle.
This was one. So this was also the beginning stages of it. You see that?
Oh wow, that almost looks fake, but it's real.
Yeah. That video is gonna be like all over the internet because that thing is huge. It already is.
Look at those vortices.
Oh, wow. Three tornadoes on the ground at one time.
Those are subvortices.
Oh real? Wait. Oh yes. Is that? Where is the tornado?
The big boy.
That is a subvortice. My fault.
Yeah, imagine covering that on the news channel. Imagine that's like,
Okay.
bruh.
Here's another picture of the wedge. It's here, to here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's at least a mile wide. Oh, wow. These are amazing photos.
From a backyard.
Safe in the basement.
Does not look like they're in the basement right now, I'm gonna be honest.
Look at the wall cloud.
Oh, Max Velocity responded to that one. Also, again, this tornado has possibly lifted, but there's still likely quite a bit of debris in the atmosphere, and it could drop back down, so everybody should still be in shelter. You're still under a PDS tornado warning.
That matches up with what the Nebraska cam was showing. This was literally moments after the Nebraska cam, and you can see just how much bigger it got. But the fact that it went from that to this,
that's crazy. That was 22 minutes ago, so that still couldn't have even been at the strongest point.
Look at all the debris coming down.
Yeah. By the way, just to repeat, we still have a tornado on the ground north of Lay, possibly, in Nebraska. And now we do have a flash flood warning for the city of Omaha. This is a flash flood warning for Omaha, Nebraska. This is really bad because if you're in Omaha, you're under a tornado warning and a flash flood warning at the same time. That's obviously never good to see because you have to decide, should you get downstairs, should you get upstairs? The best decision right now is to get downstairs. The flooding, it shouldn't be too intense yet. By the way, we did just get a new tornado warning. That's going to be on the Iowa-Nebraska border.
You see that?
Yeah, oh wow.
That's... Oh my gosh, okay. This may actually be EF-5 or EF-4. Look at that.
It won't be EF-5.
What?
It won't be EF-5.
Yeah, probably not EF-5, but EF-4 maybe.
That looks like the apocalypse just happened. Max also responded to that one. He sent the exact same message.
To be honest, I want to use that too.
So, just to get back into coverage mode here, again, guys, we have 10 tornado warnings right now, all at once. And this is not showing signs of stopping soon. Oh, yeah, I mean, that photo looks like the apocalypse just happened, though.
Yeah.
It looked like El Reno about an hour ago. I bet it did. Again, this was on the ground for almost an hour and a half, potentially. Like, even before I started streaming, It was on the ground.
Wait. I mean, it's not EF-5, but it's literally catastrophic. But, so, there's this, steel or, something that's, a sign, and it's, made of metal. It literally, wrapped around itself.
We may have a tornado on the ground close to Petrolia, Kansas. There is an area of pretty tight velocities with a CC drop, so it's very likely we have a tornado on the ground close to Highway 39 right now. Take cover immediately. And that's in Kansas.
Yeah. It looks like trees are debarked.
Yeah, that's high-end EF-3 at least, so we'll probably see an EF-4 out of this potentially. If anybody, if you're in the weather community, you know about even if you're not in the weather community, you may know about the Mayfield, Kentucky tornado or, the Rolling Fork, Mississippi tornado. This is going to be the next one of those. The news stories about this are going to be insane. It was a strong, violent tornado. Now, the big one that they're going to be talking about for years to come is going to be Blair, Iowa. Or Blair, Nebraska. Are you still there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Again, we have a possible tornado on the ground close to Petrolia, Kansas. And also, we have a live cam just a little bit far out of that. I can bring that up right now. It's been up the whole time, but there it is.
It looks like
very windy.
It looks looks like we have strong winds so far, just, with the leftovers of that tornado, the old tornado emergency. But it looks like there's another section of broad rotation, maybe to the south of Mondamin.
By the way, guys, our tornado that was close to it was near, I don't remember which one of these it was. It was somewhere out here. It has lifted. There are no confirmed tornadoes on the ground. It was close to Creston. That one has lifted. The tornado warning has been removed. You can leave your safe place. That area is still under a severe thunderstorm warning, though, so I still wouldn't go outside. I mean, it's hard to believe what just happened over the past 40 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, that was, the biggest tornado that we're going to see most likely this year.
Yeah, there's a good possibility of that. That was insane.
When you put everything together, like what the models were showing, when you have everything at the maximum amount, that's what you get, honestly.
Guys, it's not confirmed, but there is most likely a tornado on the ground close to Chanute, Kansas. This is a pretty big town out in southeast Kansas. There is possibly a tornado on the ground right now. Take cover immediately. You're under tornado warning.
Gosh, this is... this may be controversial, but don't you think this should have been driven by a 15% moderate tornado risk?
I think it probably should have, and I think now that this happened, I think they're going to make tomorrow's 15% moderate. Sorry guys, I've not even been looking at chat. Apparently, somebody was watching in the warning.
What happened?
Apparently we had somebody watching in a tornado warning.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, please do be taking cover if you're in a tornado warning. Sorry guys, I've not been looking at chat.
I got you with chat. You can...
Okay. Oh, wow.
What?
Near Canton, Texas, another very impressive area of rotation. Take cover immediately. That's a tornado warning.
So, we have one tornado warning in Kansas right now. That is including a very rural area. It doesn't even look like we have any major...
So, wait a second. We do have a report. The tornado now, they issued a new... oh, wait. It looks like there is... Sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. The tornado lifted about 6 minutes ago. The tornado emergency one. It lifted about 6 minutes ago. It was... Again, guys, it started... possibly an hour and a half ago.
On the ground for over an hour.
Yeah, it looks like it...
This started at 4:30.
Yeah, the first report that we have comes from 3:25 Central, and it only lifted, 6 minutes ago, so it was on the ground for about an hour and 10 minutes. That was a long tracker right there, if I've ever seen one.
I'm going to say right now, for me, looking at radar, a lot more deeply, that was the worst tornado I've ever seen.
Same here. Just to add on to the problems right now in Omaha, Nebraska, not only are you under a tornado warning, not only are you under a flash flood warning, but now you're also getting hit by a baseball-sized hail. Just to add on to the complications, so please be taking shelter. We got a new tornado warning now that is going to be including portions of Richardson and Nemaha counties, Nebraska. This has been an area of rotation that's been rotating for so long. It hasn't done anything, but it's continuing to rotate there very tightly. But it's been rotating since the start of the stream. So back here to southeast Kansas. Again, sorry guys, I missed that viewer that was in the tornado warning, or else I would have talked about it. Wow. So off to the east of Petrolia, Kansas, again, we've got some very tight, ominous rotation. I mean, if that's not producing a tornado, it is incredibly close, south of Humboldt. If you're in Humboldt, you gotta take cover. This is to the south of you right now. It's not gonna go through you, but just to be safe, do the safest thing possible. Take cover. You are under that tornado warning. Again, we possibly have a tornado on the ground close to Petrolia.
So what's the tornado emergency? Probably going to be the worst tornado we're going to see this.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and retitle the stream since we no longer have a tornado emergency. Oh wait, I already did. I did that a long time ago. Okay. Again, we've got a very impressive area of rotation south of Humboldt, Kansas. This is very close to dropping a tornado, most likely, if it has not already. Very impressive. It is in a little bit of a radar hole, unfortunately.
That was just crazy. I'm so happy I got home when I did. Davis, when I called, when you were, or I don't know, I don't remember. I was in the car coming home from school when I joined your stream. That was when it first got issued. But I'm so happy I got home when I did because
as soon as I got home from school, I went live, and then 10 minutes later, there was a tornado emergency, pretty much.
Yeah.
I had, like, perfect timing there.
Unfortunately, this did go through a decently populated area, but it could have been much worse. There were a few other towns and cities dotting around the tornado, and it kind of went in between them, like we saw earlier in the stream, so it's just, it wasn't
3 to 5 minutes.
as bad as it could have been, but it was definitely a catastrophic tornado.
Alright, everybody, it sounds like we're going to have to end off the live stream here. I do unfortunately have to go. Luckily, we are able to leave whenever we have no confirmed tornadoes on the ground. This says observed, but that's a precautionary thing. This was the tornado emergency one, but this is definitely lifted by now. Stay in your safe place, though, because it could recycle. But it is my belief that that's no longer on the ground. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end off the live stream here. I do want to thank you all for tuning in. It has been incredibly eventful, the most eventful one we've ever had in terms of the actual weather. So, again, thank you all for watching. I hope we help some people out today, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.